Hey y'all, this is Moni.
And this is Kat.
AKA. And this is the Fake Ass Book Club. Wait, can we both say it or no?
That's right. Welcome back, you guys. It's your girl, Moni.
And this is Kat.
Hey, Kat.
Hey, Moni.
Hey, listeners. Welcome back.
Yes. Happy, the video is going to come out on Halloween. That's like perfect.
Yay.
Yes. So happy National Cosplay Day.
That's basically what it is.
And
It's true.
with candy.
With candy. I love it. So, friends,
Friend.
you're looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
So are you.
I ain't gonna lie.
This couldn't have gone better if we had planned it.
Listen, now I knew you were saying you were going to be the illustrious,
Aurora Monroe.
obviously, AKA Storm, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many different versions. So when you say that, because I've seen you be Storm, but I've never
but
quite
I
seen you
wasn't-
be this Storm.
That wasn't full cosplay. So this is my first time ever doing full cosplay Storm. And it was involved.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about how like a good costume, if you're doing it right, it's gonna take some effort and probably a couple of doll hairs.
Man.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I was able to do this on a budget just because the way my life works, I had all of these elements
It's like,
at
I
home.
already had all this stuff, guys. Now, first of all, for y'all to know how ridiculous that is, please go to the YouTube when you get a chance. The Fab Podcast, Fake Ass Book Club,
Except the hair.
on YouTube.
I did buy the hair, but it
Okay,
was
fair.
$6.99.
Yeah, pretty
So
good.
yeah, and so everything else was just at the crib.
Right. Okay. I like it. You guys, it's giving everything. And then it's black, gold, got a little red in there.
With a little pop.
white.
This was the inspiration.
Oh
I
my
have
gosh.
my Marvel Storm Barbie
Ooh, she's
joining
hot.
us today. Actually, I might just leave her here. She
Really?
deserves to be on
I
camera
think-
more.
Listen, look, add her to the crew.
Yeah, actually, I might bring in some more dolls.
Okay.
If
Listen.
this might just be my weird little nerdy corner.
Yeah, don't let it pass the
I know,
middle section.
right? That mid thing. It's
Now,
like that's
right here, I
we're
get-
the cool kids,
Okay, maybe we can compromise on this square right here.
and
We'll
then
see.
this will be Nerd Town.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. Oh my gosh, but yeah, you nailed it. And so
Thank
of course,
you. It is fun. Like once it's over and you get there, and I'm like, oh, I get to be Storm
I
now.
know you are. My daughter clocked you as soon as you walked in the door. She was like, "So this is Storm?" No. It's like, okay.
I mean, in a certain world, maybe Black Cat from Spider-Man,
You showed me her,
but
yep,
this
could
is
be.
definitely Storm.
That's more obscure, I think, for the general population.
Yeah, you'd have to. And plus, she
Yeah.
wears like a cat suit. Like she's just Marvel's Catwoman.
Now that would have been a vibe too. You could have pulled that off as well.
Sure. But we all know, well, maybe not all
We
of us
all
know, cat suit, they look great. But at the end of the night, when you got to go to the bathroom,
At the end, I have to pee so many times
That's-
during the day. I
man,
couldn't-
it's
there's
just
no
you
way.
and your decisions.
Yep.
That's why I haven't eaten or drinking today, so that I wouldn't have to remove anything.
Kids, don't follow us or our advice. Okay, well, you can follow us, just
We're
not our advice.
ridiculous people.
We are definitely. And so yeah, I mean, what's crazy? I got the black, white, and red theme too. I was inspired by Dionne Davenport of the of the iconic
There it
Clueless
is.
movie, and you know, she was the black sidekick friend.
She
But her
was.
style was not a sidekick. I mean, the whole. I remember really loving the style.
I remember
the
seeing it in
iconic-
theaters.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it in theaters.
saw it in
I probably did
theaters.
though. But the outfits were everything. I remember really loving the style and stuff.
And it's
so.
a reminder too, there are no small parts, just small actors.
Amen.
Because even though she wasn't like first on the call sheet, we all remember Miss Neon.
Dionne was everything. So I thought, as if very
Yeah.
Valley girl, very preppy. So I was like, let me get into my bag. Now I don't have the braids, but and I thought about gluing some to the hat, but then I was like, that's too much.
You know what?
I got the little fake nose ring. What else do y'all want? You know what I mean? And the pet
Wait, you
leather
did the nose
boys.
ring?
Yeah, it's
I didn't even
small.
clock that.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
okay. So yeah,
I tried.
yeah, it's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
want to do the
That's pretty,
contacts
or the
either.
yeah, that's
That's too scary. I mean, it is Halloween, so if I was gonna be creepy, this was the perfect time.
That's
To
true.
not be harshly judged for it, but
That's
I couldn't
true.
do it.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't make myself do that. But so we're serving looks, you guys, and so this week this is just like our impromptu Halloween episode. So we're just gonna get into all things spooky season, Halloween, and really it's just a fake ass episode. So
And a catch up, because I have to tell you about some things.
Okay, so guys, hopefully you're here for it. We're here for you. And before we get into everything, guys, we want to dedicate this episode. So hands over your hearts, everyone. As always, at the Fake Ass Book Club, we love to start our show off with a special shout out to all of our patrons. Thank you guys so much. We love you. And if you're not a patron, guys, slide over to Patreon/The Fab Podcast. We have bonus content over there for you all. And I just want to dedicate this to, I don't know, just the fall in general. I always forget how much I enjoy the fall until the trees start changing. I'm not sure if you're listening somewhere where you don't have the 4 seasons kind of rolling through, but this time of year, the foliage is really beautiful. The leaves are all the different colors. It's just like cozy. You know, it's like time to eat chili, put on a warm sweater. I just bought a heating blanket this week. Like, I'm getting ready for the cold times.
I love that for you.
So it's like leading up to it, it's always so beautiful and nice.
It's cozy season.
It is.
Get
So,
under
yeah.
a blanket, get cozy.
And shout out to our invite to Colors at the Loft. Shout out to the Made Man Improv. You guys are giving us a fun Saturday. So,
Yes.
yeah. What about you,
Something to
friend?
dress up for. Yes. And my dedication is going out to the Frisk Museum in Nashville, Tennessee. Got a chance to go last week, and I've been going to Tennessee visiting my entire life, and this is my first time ever going to the art museum there.
Oh, wow.
And I learned that it's a converted post office, like it's the old post office building, and it's the same one my grandfather used to work at. So there was just like all this history and the most gorgeous exhibit. So it was kind of perfect because they were doing like mask and masquerade. So it kind of helped me get inspired for doing cosplay, because it's this whole idea of like transformation and even how we hide ourselves. Because then there was the mask behind the mask. I could just go on. I'm going to post pictures because I'm not going to be able to explain how beautiful these look. You're just going to have to go see them. But also, the thing that's great is like if you feel inspired, oh, it must be this one. It's almost as if they know nerds go to museums. Or no, it must be this one. Sorry. There's
on your nerd side, friend.
Let's see. It exactly does belong on the nerd side. Wait, where is it? There was a reading list of books they gave you. Like if you like the exhibit, it's like, hey, here's the stuff that inspired me. So yeah, that was I don't want to mispronounce it. I'm just gonna post it. So
Okay,
yeah,
fair
it was so dedication over, but that had me super duper inspired.
Oh, I love that.
And has been inspiring me since.
Absolutely.
Yay.
First of all, it's the hair for me though.
Is it? It was a commit. So you guys, I
It's the hair
said
for me,
I was
guys.
gonna be here at 1, and I think I got here at 3:11. Yeah.
But I mean, you pulled it off though, friend. You pulled it off.
Yeah,
It's
it was
looking good.
it was a whole process. But also want to say your costume related to books because Clueless was based on Emma. Who is the chick who wrote Pride and Prejudice?
Oh yeah.
We need to be better
my
literary
God.
people.
No, and I should know this because I went through and read a bunch of her books because they're considered classics.
Of course,
And
I
I was
just
like,
gotta
let
look
me, yeah, look it up.
I keep trying to say Emily Dickinson, but it's not
It's not.
her. Pride. And I feel so dumb right now. It's okay though. I don't have to know everything. I'm just some lady.
Jane Austen, girl.
Jane Austen. So the
Finally.
Jane Austen
Lord.
classic Emma. So did you read Emma?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I read Emma when I found out it was based on Clueless, 'cause I love Clueless. Or
Oh, was
Clueless
it?
was based on it. It was fine. Like, I like Clueless better, you know, but I was reading it as a teenager. But it's the same thing where you're trying to hook somebody up and you actually need to be the one who needs to.
So, girl, you're the one that needs the help,
Yeah.
actually.
So, yeah.
Okay, very cute. I didn't
A
even know
series
that.
of follies. We're here to inform.
See,
we're
we're
all
already
here to
learning.
learn.
We're already
Yeah,
learning.
yeah.
I
And
like it.
clearly my costume's based on books because comic books.
Yeah, listen, that is okay. Well, listen, I didn't even know. So I'm all the way on brand
Through
here.
line.
So, yeah, definitely. Well, friend, what should we get into? I was like, let's get into the catch up first because
Okay.
you just said you had stuff you wanted to share. We haven't had a chance to really
mostly
chat.
it was my trip, like
Okay.
to Tennessee.
Yeah, do
I
tell.
went to Buc-ee's. You ever been to Buc-ee's?
I have been to Buc-ee's.
Okay, so this is my first time going to a Buc-ee's. We don't usually stop places like on the way to Nashville, especially not in
Buc-ee's.
Kentucky. But my mom, once again, and see influencers. y'all be influencing.
Influencing.
Because one of her influencers like goes to Buc-ee's and does like the little,
Reviews and stuff?
Yeah, like goes in there and she was like, ooh, I love me a brisket sandwich. That brisket sandwich was fine. It wasn't like
For a gas station, I think
For a
it's like
gas
you always have to
station.
put for a gas station after everything you say because it's like for a gas station.
for a
though.
gas station, it was very decent. Like
Okay.
if I was actually trying to get like some barbecue, like especially if I'm going to the South,
Say we ain't going there.
no. But like I said, if you're stopping to get gas, you need some snacks. It was very fun, very
And the bathrooms
cute.
are clean. I will give it that.
They were very clean. And my daughter, she just made the comment because she was like, I'm ready to go. She's like, there's just kind of like a lot of tense white racist energy in here.
Yo.
And I was like, fair.
I want to say this is the co-founder and co-owner of Buc-ee's, Arch Beaver Alpine or Applin, my bad, has not been publicly identified as racist. However, the company is facing a $1 million racial discrimination lawsuit filed earlier in 2025 by 3 customers. And I feel like I read that he gave money to, he gives money to conservative causes and to
Sure.
yeah, which I mean, like at this point, I just assume most American companies are cosplaying as non-racist, and I mean, what hasn't been built by it?
Sure.
Everything, our banks, everything.
Everything.
I mean, like our
I mean,
education
it's
system.
it's our third co-host.
It kind of is
On the show because I was like, oh, Ricky, racism. Well, she clocked it right away.
Yeah, she's like, let me get outta here.
What it made me feel like was like an expanded Cracker Barrel gift shop.
Ooh, that's a good description.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And the food quality is about the same. Where it's like, this is decent.
people. Right, if you love Cracker Barrel, you probably really would love Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was cool though, because when we stopped, I feel like it was either like Destin, Florida, somewhere far, and you keep seeing the signs. It's like, what is this chipmunk or whatever the hell? Fucking beaver or whatever. So we finally stopped. And the one thing was, like I said, the bathrooms were clean. And it was like, it wasn't just hot chips and stuff. There was hot food that you can get that wasn't awful. So it was like, okay, there is a guy back here actually.
They're making
cooking the
homemade
food. They're
potato
trying.
chips.
Yeah. So it
and
was cool.
roasting, nuts,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you
there's
have
that.
it.
So yeah,
Okay.
I had that experience. Yeah, and I actually got to rest. Like
What?
I didn't maybe realize how rest deprived I was. Like
Oh,
just because of course I get all my sleep. Like I don't deny myself any sleep, but just actual like just vibing out rest.
Mhm.
It was amazing.
Good for you.
I'm like, God, I need to make sure I do that more often. It just felt so good. And it made me feel like being ready and back and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was a really nice fall break.
Did you eat well? I always associate your southern relatives with good food.
Yes.
All your relatives, actually, low-key.
Yeah, we love to eat. So yes.
Okay,
Oh,
good.
and we were teaching like the younger kids, like my daughter's age, because like how to play spades.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say cook some.
No,
sort of. They already
no.
cook. And stuff,
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Okay, fine.
But yes.
Let's go. Spades.
Yeah, so, and I was reminding everyone this is just a fun, family
Wow.
friendly game.
No guns.
I talked about you.
No violence.
Because we were just talking about, because I think I was just mentioning the people I've never played spades with.
We've
You
never
being one of
played?
them. No,
We should. play
not
that.
together. No, because you're always like, nah. There's always other
It's,
people.
Yeah, it's that. It's not you, friend. I'll play spades with you. But also I don't know, though. You could be obnoxious when it comes to being competitive,
when
though.
it's just, it's part of the game.
I guess.
Like I was just trying to let the kids know too. It's like, okay, it's like, okay, so this is the big joker. So you put it down like,
You have to, like, okay, the pageantry of spades, I don't mind. I don't like, because there's a difference between we are having fun and everybody's slapping it down and we're having fun. But then I feel like there's always that one guy.
there's family trauma
who
guy.
go so hard that it's like, you ruined it for me. I'm scarred. I feel
I'm
scarred.
glad that you mentioned this
feel scarred.
because I feel like Halloween can be like that for some people.
Oh,
where it can be this really positive, fun thing for some people, and for other people, it's trauma. Because depending on where you grew up, Halloween really could have been a nightmare. Like, we had to talk about that at my cousin's house this weekend because my aunt had a friend who was like, she just hates Halloween. And my aunt's just like, what is wrong with you? But it's like, I'm just this fake ass book club. We're here to talk. I asked her, I was like, well, did she grow up poor? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, I was like, for a lot of times, like for people, it was just a crime spree. So they wouldn't have positive feelings around Halloween. But if you grew up in Saddlebrook, it was sweet.
You got people projecting scary movies on their garage doors, giving out hot dogs and cider, and then they have like lace cider for like the parents and
full size candy bars.
Yes.
People like driving in to trick or treat this neighborhood. Like it was like that. So I think it can be kind of the same thing for people. Like it kind of just depends on. So the same thing with spades. For me, spades is delightful. I've never played for money though, so I can see how it could get contentious if somebody reneges and you have money on the line.
Okay. Yeah, but then it's like, why are we doing that at the house at Granny's and stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like, take that
that's what I'm
shit
saying.
to the
Like,
streets,
well,
like. Shit, you know what I mean? Take that hood shit up out of here. We trying to have a good
I was
time.
just know like the young ladies, they'll be in college before we know it. And,
Yes, you gotta know how to do
And I'm
things.
like, I don't want you to think that you didn't have any reason about you.
The proper black upbringing.
And it was just
No.
fun interacting in that way too, because we're mostly on the phones.
That is
Even the
true.
one young lady I was trying to teach, she was on the phone like FaceTiming her boyfriend the whole time.
Ew.
Like I couldn't say anything
Ew.
because would I have been any different?
Cupcaking. Hell no. You'd have been the main one getting on my nerves, okay?
You'd have
Like
been like,
this, bitch.
you'd have been like,
Right.
it's like, oh
Hang that up.
no.
Right. Ooh, he didn't come back. I'm going to hide your phone behind my back and I'm going to dare you to come take it from me.
And I
No, I
won't
wouldn't.
because she
No.
has more providing strength.
It's like, listen, when we're done, I'll give it back. All right.
yeah, so that was the thing. But yeah, that was a big highlight.
You know what? I am glad that you brought up the fact that like maybe your socioeconomic background may affect the way you feel about Halloween because growing up in Detroit, I remember Devil's Night was a thing. Was that a thing here in Indianapolis?
Not that. Well, I'm not really the person to ask. I wasn't up on.
But
things.
I feel like you would have heard it growing up where you grew up because it was.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like it
no,
would've
but
been
I didn't get to go outside a lot either.
like that. See, because they knew
I
it
was the
probably gonna be Devil's
inside
Night.
kid.
So Devil's Night refers to the night before Halloween, so it was always like a lot of crime and stuff happening. So same kind of thing. But I didn't know that it was. So it says October 30th, which has been historically associated with widespread vandalism and arson. So people they would burn houses up and everything. So it was kind of like you did stay in the house the night before because it was a whole thing. And I'm like,
It's the purge.
Basically, it was pretty dangerous. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I do remember that being a sort of scary thing when I look back on like my childhood experiences and stuff with Halloween. But of course, I mean, I don't remember ever being directly affected by it, but just hearing about it and being like, oh my gosh, they burned up the house. In Detroit, they always burning up some shit. It was crazy. But again,
trying
poor.
to stay warm.
Just crazy. Or, maybe it's the night to pretend like your house burnt up because you already know arsons are going down. So it's like, let's collect this insurance
That's
money.
actually kind of smart.
I'm just saying, like, so there was lots of crazy
Not
shenanigans
ethical,
going
but
on.
smart.
Definitely not ethical. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that. But yeah, but outside of that though, I mean, even growing up on the poorer side, I feel like, I mean, we always enjoyed Halloween. We always had to I just went on whatever that website was and bought this little outfit. Like we never had store-bought outfits. Like we always made up our own and stuff like that. So it was always, we got to use our
like
creativity.
I had to do.
Yeah, because it was like, dude, the main thing was getting this candy. So we would have our pillowcases and it's like, cool, as long as you can kind of see that I, got the thing together. We were trying to, and we did not go trick-or-treating in our neighborhood either. Like we would drive out to the neighborhood that my mom drove us to a neighborhood. So we would get dropped off. We'd walk 3 blocks, catch the school bus to school. They drop us back off there. We'd walk 3 blocks and catch the city bus home.
Wow.
So that was our lives.
Commitment.
So commitment. So this particular neighborhood we were familiar with because we knew some of the kids that we went to school with went in that neighborhood, but it was a nicer neighborhood than not by much though, to be honest.
Yeah, but once
To be
again,
quite
it
honest,
depends.
but-
Every neighborhood has its own vibe. Because even some of the
Exactly.
rich neighborhoods, you don't
go over there.
Nah,
You don't go
they're
over there.
not
It's
fun.
not created equal.
No.
So yeah, definitely not. So
But you know which ones because they
They go all
decorate.
out.
Yeah, they
You
want you to.
already
They're
know.
like,
It's so
get this
cute.
candy.
Oh my God, I love it so hard. So yeah, I want to say Halloween because of that was, I mean, the candy, obviously. Not even so much the dress. I mean, we liked the dressing up, but we didn't just have the little jack-o'-lantern plastic. No, hell no. I need that pillowcase that's sturdy, and it would be full because we would go in. My mom wouldn't even, did your parents like walk with you and all this?
So, Moni, my experience was a little different.
Okay, talk to me about it.
So, I didn't get to go trick-or-treating when I was little.
Oh, I think I knew this. Y'all didn't know. That's why I set it up like that,
Yes.
guys. Tell us more.
Thank you, Moni. So, it was the devil. So,
I'm sick of it. The devil is so annoying. Always just messing up our plans.
Oh my goodness, the devil's always working. So yeah, so Halloween didn't start getting fun for me until my cousin was born on October 31st. And then I was finally able to party. And
shout out to you, cuz.
Yeah, and I still couldn't dress up, so might be why I'm so hardcore into it now as an adult. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
And so, so I didn't really get to enjoy trick-or-treating until I had my first child. And then of course, like just went whole hog.
You had to do it.
And I would, go trick-or-treating with him for the most part, bring that wagon, because a lot of times they get tired and it's like, okay, we want to get back and stuff.
I don't remember going when I was really small. I remember elementary school going, but it was like we would pop up out the car at the beginning of this neighborhood and my mom would be in the car and she she would be kind of going alongside with us or whatever. Or she'd park at the end of the street and when we got there, then it was like, okay, let's cross. And then she parked and then,
she's like the coordinator.
So she's right there with, she'd be right there with us, but she wasn't like actually walking door to door. Now with my kids, I'm we're actually walking with our kids and stuff like that.
I love it.
Which is fun. But I mean, they're getting to the age now where I know that it's pretty, I'm not walking right with them. Like they're kind of taking off a bit, or especially if they are with a friend group or something.
Yeah,
then they're kind of like.
Last couple years, I've just been dropping her off. And actually this year, she's not even
stage.
trick-or-treating. She's just going to a friend's house to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters and dress up and stuff. So that'll be cute.
That is cutesy. My son, I was like, so are we, because you're 13.
Oh, yeah, because he goes pretty hard.
He does. And he's like, well, I don't know if I'm dressing up. So he still doesn't have a costume and we're not.
Oh.
But he's got a couple things that he was like, well, I'll throw on a mask or my like Venom hoodie or something. You know what I mean?
That's what my son was talking about.
He's like,
too.
I
They're
still
so
want
cool.
candy. Yeah,
Right.
I still want candy. Whereas my daughter, she's still gonna get dressed up, but it's more low key. So she's doing a color palette. So all of a sudden she she was like, I want to do deer makeup. Do the children know what this is? I don't know if it's a thing. It is. It's a makeup aesthetic though.
Okay.
That has like the little like freckled dots that are white and like a doughish kind of whatever look. So I got her I went to Marshall's or whatever and got some highlighter, got her some stuff
because
she's
so
supposed to play in makeup,
her, especially
so
with those
cute.
eyes.
Oh my gosh, so good. She did a practice one yesterday. She did a really good job. But she's just wearing like the browns and the little leg warmers and stuff. So it's cute. So she's still into it because you're 11. So she's got another couple years.
This is so fun for me because you get to have new fashion rules.
You do.
Because I already like fashion, but it's like, okay, guys, guess what? Today, no rules. You could just do whatever. It's like,
It is kind of fun.
Ooh, speaking of fashion, did you see the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
I did not. I haven't seen that in years.
So they took, I feel like a couple, because there's COVID for a while. So,
yes,
and
I remember
then
that.
I feel like they did something different and people hated it. So they're like, guys, for real, this year we'll just do the regular show. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
That's what I remember. Who knows? But it, because actually that was on first day we got to Tennessee. So we all got to watch that together. That was super duper fun. Missy Elliott was like one of the performers at the fashion show.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Icon.
Missy Misdemeanor.
Yes, just costuming and I mean she's mwah. Didn't she win a Vanguard Award?
Should have, yeah. If she didn't,
Oh
should
my
have.
gosh.
That was super fun to watch. And Angel Reese, she's a Victoria's Secret angel
Obviously,
now.
she's bodied down.
How about
statuesque?
I didn't even recognize her at first, and then one of the girls was like, "Is that Angel Reese?" I was like, "Oh snap!"
Yo.
I was like,
She do be trying to stunt though. Every once in a while, I can imagine.
I was
She's looking
like,
good.
because she just looked like a model.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
was like, because usually, I, of course, she dresses up and she's a fashion icon and everything like that, but never seen her done up like that. And mostly, you know, I'm used to seeing her in a jersey.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty fantastic. So that got me super hyped up too. Just a lot of fun fashion inspiration stuff. And then, like, Missy was the only music act I knew. Everybody else, I was just too old.
I'm surprised they didn't have Sabrina Carpenter. She's a little vixeny.
She was probably busy getting ready to host SNL.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see the whole thing. I saw one of the skits.
She is funny.
Did you see?
Yes.
Okay, she is funny. I mean, you can tell, like, even in her
so
music, she's got a sense of humor.
She's
about
very
her, real
tongue in
candy
cheek.
and stuff. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, but she would have been maybe next year. Because she
Maybe.
would
She'd
be
be perfect.
fantastic. Absolutely perfect.
She needs stilts, but
No, just to be the performer.
oh,
Just to sing. Like when Rihanna did it. Remember when Rihanna did it?
No, but I'm
she
sure
sang
she did.
Diamonds in the Sky. Oh, it was fierce.
Ooh, very
Oh, and
well.
she had like all these pearls. It was just
Of
great.
course she did. My God. She's a vibe too. Yeah. She knows how to do a good costume as well. Rihanna is one of my favorite people to see. Like anytime there's some theme or anything she's going to do, the Met, whatever, it's always like, I know this is about to be good because she goes hard.
She
Very
does.
nice.
She gives us looks.
I enjoy it very much. Okay. Do you have a looking back favorite costume or Halloween memory? Like when you look back or...
Probably, I don't know about one, but I think just my favorite times were just taking my son trick-or-treating in Saddlebrook.
Aw.
There's not any one time that
Okay.
was the best, but just in general, like those are my favorites.
Fond memories.
What about you?
I also enjoyed taking my kids. It's so funny because even I knew about that neighborhood because you know why. And before I had kids, like I was always the one taking like my little cousins and stuff trick-or-treating. Because also I like candy still as well.
It's
So,
a candy holiday. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, so I'll take you. Hell, we can come on over here. So I would take them over to Saddlebrook because I knew that it was such a great trick-or-treating neighborhood. So some of my favorite ones before having kids, I think, are those. Just remembering my niece was Michael Jackson one year. Hilarious. So
I do
funny.
remember
Oh, it was
that.
so cute.
That was.
And my other nephew, he ended up, I think he might have been Winnie the Pooh or something, and then we pulled up and he wouldn't get out the car. He ended up not going.
Oh, bless his
So
heart.
that
He
was
got
cute too.
intimidated.
He was like, absolutely not. I'm not doing
Not even
this.
for candy.
But yeah, so I'll look at that fondly too. But I'm also really enjoying my kids and their Halloween stuff too. In terms of mine, I guess my childhood ones, and I'm gonna be honest, this is one of my favorite. This is fun. Like I like the D outfit, like this Dionne outfit. This is very, very cute.
It
I'm
is
like, I haven't dressed
fantastic.
up like this in a long time, so I think that's why it's.
And it's
I'm
a very balanced costume too.
Okay, this is. Yeah, it's just fun. So,
It is fun.
Yeah, it is fun to get into it. Because usually I'm not somebody who would cosplay, but it does give me permission. I feel like Halloween, like I need permission to be not
Weird.
what I'm doing.
Because it's not weird because everyone's doing it.
Exactly. I guess I need that. You know what I mean? A little bit. It's like otherwise it's like, dude, I'm just going to keep these scrubs on. Because all I be doing is working anyway. It's like I'm basically a clown showing up to that place every day. But,
Oh my God. But but my favorite look,
Yes.
Ohura. Like, well, now
Ohura
this,
is
because this
classic.
took so much work.
This is up
now
there.
my favorite, but
Yeah.
usually in general, just a good old fashioned Ohura. But I've done that so much for so many years. Like, that is my same,
I know.
Star
When
Trek
we go back over our
outfit
picture.
from when my son was like 6?
You should be impressed that you can still fit that mug.
And I did have to let it out.
That's okay.
Because when it's
all right.
actually just a vintage dress I got at Unique Thrift.
Okay.
Off of 38th Street when that
Okay,
used to be
let's
there.
go.
But it was, so originally I had to take it in because I was in my 20s.
Yeah. I remember being in
And
my 20s.
now,
Yeah.
I like to, sometimes this is just fun to think about. I'm the same weight I was when I gave birth to my son.
Is that fun to think about?
Girl,
If I make it up to that. But also y'all don't know, Kat used to be
I was
so
very
thin. Yeah, like no fat. It's matter of fact, Romel, if you're listening,
Oh,
he's always
boy.
like, man, it's just crazy to see Kat caked up. I said, I know, right?
thanks, buddy.
You know, it's you were
well,
so
it was
slim
the
for so long.
90s. Like, calorie restriction was the name of the game.
Again, I didn't even know.
Yeah, you didn't know about
it.
that
It was
game.
24 before I even was like, oh, maybe I could exercise and care, maybe. But
Oh 90s
But anywho,
media.
yeah,
But yeah,
but
it's like I want to look
still.
like the chicks from Girlfriends. It's like they didn't have any arm meat.
Arm meat is so so prevalent these days.
Yeah, so now,
Okay.
so yes, so that outfit is, I'm not the same size. It's just, it was
Okay.
adjustable. So I was like, went to put it
You've
on one
adjusted.
time, was like, well, that's not zipping.
Okay.
So
what we
go
gonna
in there
do?
and take that out and
Hey.
like, there we go.
All right.
There
All right
we
now. I
go.
like it. Also, I already feel like this is going to get my Fab Award for look of the year.
Yeah,
Damn near.
probably.
Just based on
Better
the fact
that-
I mean,
I don't know what we're going to do after this that's going to outperform
I don't
it.
know, but it's like it's you know what your costume almost kind of reminds me of. It's giving K-pop Demon Hunters as well.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's they're not exactly epaulets that you got on, but it looks sort of military.
Yeah, militaristic. Yeah, well, because Storm
Yeah,
was
you
leader of the X-Men.
Hello.
So she was a leader. So I did want to project like
are.
military strength.
Yes,
like I'm
you did.
leading my soldiers
And then you
into
got the
battle.
combat boots with like
I
the
do.
thigh little guy there, the little strap thing.
And it's warm.
Yes, well, warmth is good.
Yeah.
Costumes will do that.
Yeah.
The
And I was
hair
also
helps.
trying to go for a little bit, maybe like, was that like 07, 08 Dolce & Gabbana? They did a whole thing with like bejeweled jumpsuits.
Ooh.
And so
Ooh, let's bring those back. It's time. I mean,
It's-
shit, if we're okay, so 90s is the fashion right now, which is what I'm giving right now, which is why was kind of fun too. And plaids are on trend right now, in the fashion world or whatever. But the early 2000s into the 10s, I mean, maybe we'll get back to that. Because
Probably.
one of the fashion trends that I'm trying to think of one of the ones that I really liked that I would wish come back. I think
low-rise jeans.
absolutely not. The way I would look like biscuits popping out of the daggone canister.
But everybody loves biscuits.
But it's still uncomfortable. It still scares you when it happens. Like you peel it back, it's like, and then you're like, oh my God, I knew that was gonna happen, but still, it would be like that. I don't want to do that to y'all. You know what I mean?
No. Okay, so no, that wasn't a good
But
trend.
I like the corsets. Like the corsets were fun. And that was like 2006, 7, 8-ish era.
I do like a
That was very,
corset.
like that was fun for a moment. Although putting on a corset, being in my 40s right now, I was also slimmer back then too, especially in the middle part. So it's like, they weren't as hard to wear. But you know what took me out though? So you know how Bad Baby's doing the Super Bowl? Yeah. I just watched his Hot Ones recently.
Okay.
And he was talking about Chris, he'll pull up some of your favorite looks. While you're eating hot wings, you got to talk about the looks or whatever. So Met Gala, his look was actually fabulous.
Yeah.
I forget the year or what they were doing. Was it I don't think it was dandyism, but he was looking quite dandy.
Yeah.
He wore a corset under his clothes, and he was like, I walked out to my car after that. He was like, it was just me and the driver in the back, and I was like immediately trying to take that bitch off because it was so wildly uncomfortable. And I just thought,
if you think that hurts, try high heels, some stiletto
and a corset,
pumps in
a giant
the
hoop
club.
skirt with a giant booty contraption on the back. Like the fashion that women wear to look how, oh my
It's
God,
worth
it's so
it
hard.
though. I'd have been like, man, look at.
I want every man to wear a corset while also
get cramps.
Thank you. How did you know? I wanted to put the cramp simulator on them and blast it at 10 and make them
And
wear
go to work.
And go to work.
Go to work.
And then pop that
Do a whole
coochie when you
shift.
get home too. And cook dinner as well. And be pleasant. Please be pleasant while you're doing it. Okay? That's
Yeah,
what I
don't
need
have
for y'all to
somebody
do.
tell you to smile.
Right, girl, you smile.
Why
Why'd you smile?
Oh man, somebody hit me with "Oh, you tired yesterday?" I was like, how'd you know?
Somebody hit you with the, are you tired? Did you hit them?
No,
That was nice.
I
That's
was-
good. You shouldn't hit, guys. That's not, I shouldn't be spreading
hitting.
that
Hands are
message.
not for hitting. But I was
Just sometimes.
I was like, let me just live in my truth. I do look tired right now because I'm tired.
And how did they look as they said it to you?
They
I'm
were
always,
sitting down, chilling.
No. That ain't what I'm talking about.
They looked fine.
in a petty way. How were they looking?
They look fine.
Were there any improvements that could be made?
I mean, there's always improvements
Exactly.
to be made.
So then that's when it's like,
I think.
I mean, I could look less tired. You could look less fill in the blank. We'll make it an ad lib.
I knew it wasn't coming from a place of shade. It was probably mostly concern because they're like, oh, I'm not used to seeing you look so tired. Why you look so tired? But
Okay.
It was,
If you forgive them, I have to move on.
So yeah, it was just kind of like, oh,
Ooh,
it's
you
like
look scary.
It's like,
So
okay,
I'm testing out Halloween costumes.
It's been a day, but
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see what else, friends. You know what? Kanye had a betrayal list out.
Oh,
I really wanted to be more prepared than this. I'm not, but you're good at being,
off the cuff.
spontaneous.
I mean,
and
we're
stuff
going to
like
an improv
that.
show tonight.
We are.
We
so
could
in the spirit
probably,
of that,
yeah,
let's try
we
to
can just-
improv our betrayal
The
list,
rest of
because that's fun.
improv a show.
So we're gonna improv this show and a betrayal
book
list. Let me see if
club.
I can find the betrayal
So,
list though.
I
Let's
guess-
read his first.
Okay, well, I
might
was
give
just going
us
to say just a
inspiration.
history of betrayal lists.
Oh,
Because I feel like this is something, when you brought it up, I was like, oh, you don't have one? Because I was like, this was also something on Big Bang Theory. Like, Sheldon had an enemies list. Like, it might be
Emily. An enemy list did come up on the show, and you were shocked when you were like, "You don't have one." I'm like, not really. Loosely. I mean, I guess I need to gather it together.
You've also never been divorced.
Jeez. Oh yeah, because that would be definitely enemy number one, of course. Yeah.
That's not even enemy number one.
Oh shit.
No.
Well, okay. Let me.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, go back. What's the rest of the history? I'm interrupting.
Oh, that was pretty much it. Just a history. That was Kat's brief history of. You said it's a betrayal list,
Betrayal
but to
list,
me
not
it's
a
more
hate
of an
list.
enemy. Well, because once you betray me, you're enemy.
Okay.
So
All right,
to me, they're
fair.
pretty synonymous.
Fair.
But
They are.
Kanye, so who's he
Wow.
mad at? I know he mad at Trump
Definitely mad at Trump. So, and I don't know
for
if he's
betraying him.
listing them in the order in which he feels betrayed.
Or maybe it's alphabetical.
No,
Oh,
definitely not alphabetical. I am in the.
is Kim on there?
Oh, it says I'm in pain that not one person can fix. That's sad. And then he puts this
mean,
list out.
Well, first off, why do you feel like it's someone's job to fix your pain? Like, that's already just reject the premise.
Your pain.
It's in the sentence. It's your pain. It's yours to fix. You're welcome. You always want to have everything. Take that.
We like to cherry pick though. People want to cherry pick, just like lots of stuff. I won't go into specifics. But okay, so his betrayal list is a Kim Kardashian.
Okay,
number one.
at the top.
I Show Speed. Don't know what he ever
What?
did. I Show
Oh.
Speed is a
Oh, I did it. I thought that was a
YouTuber?
show.
no. Okay. But it could have been. Diddy. Ty Dolla $ign. Harriet Tubman.
Oh.
Northwest.
His daughter?
Pusha.
T?
Freddie Gibson.
From singing?
Cuddy.
Kid Cudi?
Curious George.
The Curious Little Monkey?
Yup. Donald
For not
Trump.
having to tell? Okay, I understand Donald Trump. That makes sense.
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, you fucked your girl.
Self-explanatory,
Yeah, that's fine.
She would. Was she still his girl at the time?
I'm sorry if we just got divorced and I find out it wasn't his girl, but it still hurts.
Right. So, I mean, because words matter. If I wasn't your girl, then don't say I'm your girl, though.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Moving on. Patrick Starr.
The cartoon?
Yes. LeBron James. The LeBron James.
Okay.
King Von. Playboy Cardi. James Murray and Adolf. I'm guessing Hitler. I don't know a lot
Or
of
the guy
Adolfs.
who started Adidas.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Because I think he's mad at the Adidas people, too. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can leave what he didn't elaborate.
I'm sorry, Adidas. I was doing the British pronunciation because I'm fancy.
You are fancy. So, yeah, that just made me think. I mean, I wonder I don't know what prompted him to, because, of course, I read zero stories around any of this, didn't follow any of the social.
Same.
I just heard it and thought, oh, my God, that's kind of funny.
It's
Like,
petty.
It is.
I do
so it was
like the
oh, my
pettiness
gosh.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's at the top of your? Well,
No,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta go
the
first because I
enemies
need.
list.
Okay, because you already have some. So as you're thinking, I'm gonna try to think
so
of some here.
top of my enemy list. Oh, actually, because I was gonna look up to see if he's still alive or not.
Ooh.
Pat Robertson.
Oh yeah, he's a.
He made enemies with me when I was 5. He doesn't know. Pat Robertson. Oh, okay, he is dead. Oh, good.
No.
So he died
He might haunt you as
2023.
Halloween. Oh, okay.
Oh, on my cousin's birthday. That's beautiful.
Wow.
So,
Okay. Wow. Okay. She's
so
into it.
yeah, he was the host of 700 Club, and he
Yeah,
was
he was
kind of
the
like
worst.
a early, kind of like a Christian influencer.
Okay.
So we see a lot of that now. He was a Christian national influencer back before social media. So he was just doing it on the TV. And he was just spreading all kind of mess and misinformation. And it's kind of the reason why we're in the mess we are in now, because he's pushing this right-wing agenda in the government, basically about how the church needs to be all up in your business. And one of the things he would always say too is that there would be all these cartoons he would say had a demonic or witchcraft. So I couldn't watch Smurfs because of him, or My Little Pony. I did it anyway.
Why were they?
And now I'm a witch.
I was thinking about that. Not specific to you. That's so crazy how I'm having a conversation with myself and I'm commenting on that to you guys like, y'all know what's happening. But earlier today, to fill everyone in here, who's listening, I was thinking about the fact of the Conjuring of America and sort of, tapping into that. What I would, like pop culture now, I think looks at things that are not Christian as, witchcraft and the devil. Did you hear that they were trying to say that Deontay Kyle of the Grits and Eggs podcast was the Antichrist on TikTok? Like there was a whole thread about that.
Which is hilarious. Did I hear about that? I saw the episode.
Did you?
That he did where he just dressed up like Satan.
Oh my gosh, he's hilarious.
Yes, he is. So he was like, he was in the episode was called Be Antichrist-like.
And see,
and he's like, now I'm just gonna troll you.
Listen, I gotta go all the way into it. And so like just having that plus that podcast had me in a feeling of like, we are usually conjuring some witchy energy, and I don't know how outright it is, but just in terms of, so it made me think about that because of Christianity and how on my betrayal list, just to share one of mine, it would be like the church just in general, Christianity in general, because I don't know, like I played, I guess my first introduction was, you hear all these, the golden rule, there's all these beautiful things that like Christianity will show you and that it teaches you, but then like you learn about the history or even just the practical application of it, whether that's the people that are indoctrinating you into that particular faith, whether it's the organization itself. I just felt let down. You know what I mean? And also just like, damn, that's crazy. Like, and so I say that because, I didn't see the female leadership in specifically Catholic churches because that was like my school, kindergarten through 8th grade was Catholicism. So,
and just so if people don't know, like in Catholicism, you can't have female leadership. At least not any of the men can't be under the leadership of a woman. Like the women can be in charge of each other and have hierarchy there. But in the hierarchy of the Catholic Church, no woman can be above a man.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings. Like I remember feeling betrayed by that.
I often refer to it as the world's largest bros before hoes organization.
Wow, that's great. I feel like that should be on a button.
Yeah, to me it's amazing they haven't gotten canceled or Me Too'd for all the stuff. But whatever, they have a very strong brand. Let's just say the brand is 2,000 years old and it's going strong.
Definitely. So yeah, I think on my betrayal list.
So the Pope.
If he represents the organization, then I guess I have to call him out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like just that whole idea of, not seeing myself, but just the hypocrisy that lives inside of it, the lack of representation and
what it's morphed into, because it used to be a community thing. Like I remember enjoying church. And I remember going to different churches. Like my grandmother's church especially was very, because she was AME. And Methodists tend to be very service oriented, because all the different sects have their thing or whatever. But I feel like what's really gotten, steam, and like I said, is the influencer.
The cosplaying of it now. Yeah. There's a very Halloweenish, scary cosplay sort of Christianity that's out right now.
Speaking of which, have you ever been to a Hell House?
No, ma'am. Wait. It probably is not the same kind that you're talking about. Like somebody's house that has roaches would be like a hell house to me. I've been there. I've been to. Okay, no, we're not talking about the same thing. Go ahead. What is a hell house, friend?
So I'm so excited to tell you about this.
Okay.
So in it's usually an evangelical thing. Actually, they had one on Young Sheldon. They had an episode. So it's something that they would do around Halloween time. And it's something basically where you go in and it's like a haunted house, but they set up all these different like scenarios where people fall into sin and then go to hell. And
fall into sin. That's okay.
Yeah, so like they'll show someone being like, ooh, I'm gonna have an affair, or ooh, I'm gonna drink, or ooh, I'm gonna, do all of these different things that are supposed to send you to hell, and then they scare you with hell.
See, that's another reason why I felt betrayed too, because it was like, wait, I thought he loved us. Why would he send us there? I'm not a listen. This episode isn't about that, but when I say I felt betrayed, it just was like my heart. I just remember my heart was correct. I felt
that is very.
as a child.
Well, I think a lot of people just keep on going with it to avoid that feeling. So I think that's a very real thing. I mean, not for nothing. I mean, same. Yeah. I'm just a pettier person. So I'm glad that you see like this is a systematic thing. I'm like, no, people, I'm mad at you.
Yeah, it was. It was harder to do like a person though. But before, like just to say something.
Or how about George Pell? Remember? I'm gonna sing it.
Damn it.
Because I've sang it before.
Okay,
thank you to the surgeon who accidentally killed George Pell. You might think you messed up, but you actually did quite well. Because he was a big cover-up person in the Catholic Church for rape. Crepe. For all the child crepes.
Yeah, that's
so he's definitely on an enemy's list.
Let's throw him on there. That's good. Maybe we can combine ours so we can come up with 12. I think there's 12.
Yeah.
All right, wait. So right now I'm about to get the list going. So you said, who was the first one? Did you say
Pat Robertson?
Because maybe I'll
But he's already gone, so
he can. Right. Well, he can still hate him forever. We're allowed.
Yeah. It's like I can still hate you now that you're gone. Yeah, and everything that you. Oh, Mother Teresa.
Damn, Mother. That just sounds crazy, right?
I know. I'm listening to all the dead ones first.
Okay, wait. Okay, so Pat Robertson, the church, Pell. Okay. Mother Teresa. Now
Mother
we're on
Teresa.
4. Okay. Do you want to tell the people why? Because I mean, we've covered this on the episode, but if you're new here or forgot,
because it's less obvious than the other guys.
It is. It sounds funny. So
Mother Teresa, once again, great branding, right? Because people are like, "Well, I'm no Mother Teresa," and I would think to myself, "Well, thank God," because she was awful. First off, they taught her Mother Teresa of Calcutta. She wasn't from Calcutta. She was like from Albania, I think.
Okay.
So she's basically just sort of like white savior going into India to help the local darkies. Like that was her whole vibe. And she ran these like quote unquote clinics where the branding was it was supposed to be this compassionate place to go, like Sisters of Mercy or something like that, where they took care of the dying and stuff like that. But that's only needed if you think of like India's this like third world, whatever, they have hospitals. Like the people who were working there and were trying to like be like, hey, we weren't helping people. Like they were being real chintzy. They were rinsing out and reusing syringes. People were dying from bladder infections. And a big part of her mission was just like taking money from like warlords and stuff like that and doing photo ops and making them look good in the press and keeping funds for organizations like Planned Parenthood out of India. Like she worked super hard to make sure that they couldn't get birth control and gynecological care. Because the Catholic Church, I liked your evangelicals too. They didn't care about abortion for the longest. That used to be a Catholic issue.
Yeah,
it wasn't until the 70s that they started getting on board with that because the Catholics know you need unwanted children for this to work.
Mm-hmm. That is just, that's pretty
so
gross,
yeah,
Mother
enemies
Teresa.
list. And it makes me extra mad too because she's venerated as this like great person when it was like actually no. And it's really messed up because there are lots of like nuns who do really try to do that work. And so it's messed up. Like the famous one, like the ones that are really doing the work, you never hear about them.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well on that same kind of track, I just found somebody for my betrayal list. Actually, and I'm gonna go general but then get specific.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say white women.
Oh, damn.
I mean, so obviously not every last one of them, but the idea of white women, because it's like,
well, just whiteness then.
Yeah, but specific, the brand that I'm talking about right now. Because what the
white men are killing it? What?
They're not. But I just, again, in the interest of pettiness, I want to hone in on this because it made me, when I say that, it made me think about the audacity or just what gets handed down. So like, I mean, I could point to Charlie Kirk's wife and then like her whole business thing that she did too. But there's a documentary out called Savior Complex on HBO. I don't know if you've heard about this, but Renee Bach, She was a young homeschooled American missionary who founded a charity saving his children, and she was in Uganda. Can you imagine what she did while she was there? Kind of similarly to Mother Teresa. Do you think she was actually helping people?
She was probably making sure that they hated gay people. Did she make sure they did that?
It wasn't, probably.
Because I know Uganda is very hostile to the homosexual population.
And I'm sure that was very much because of being colonized or whatever. But there was no criminal charges pressed against this lady. But basically, she was accused of performing medical procedures on vulnerable, malnourished Ugandan children despite having no medical training. And critics refer to this as this white savior complex. And it's like, so under the larger umbrella of just what we call the fallacy of white supremacy or just whiteness in general, as we discussed on the show, the sub hierarchy that women hold in that space is like, okay, well, I want to make myself good in the world and feel important. And in order to do that, you have to go, you can't do good in your own neighborhood. You have to go to a foreign country with people who you look down on in a way, or you think are less, air quotes, less fortunate than you. And you're like adding turmoil to their lives. You're making it worse, actively making it worse to make yourself just feel good about yourself. I feel like that is peak white ladiness.
I know a lot of, like, there's a big spirit of that in the nonprofit arena.
It's gross.
So I'm going to go ahead and just, because I don't want to alienate any white ladies, especially any white ladies who want to, like, join our Patreon. But, like...
No, I'm agreeing. Was like, no, I don't. And again, I know that there are white ladies who listen to this. So, again, that's why I'm saying, like, if you follow us, I don't feel like I have to explain it. But if this was clipped 2 or 3 years from now after our podcast,
or this is your first episode,
or whatever, this is your first episode, it could sound directly hostile, toward just like the Mother Teresa thing. But it's the idea that like you can show up with no medical background and have this charity thing and like literally go into these places because it's like you're so unassuming and feminine and just like, oh, she wouldn't harm a fly. Like just that being weaponized against people. I hate the idea of that. So if you're not a white woman actively out here doing that, I'm not talking about you. I'm not, I promise I'm not. So I just mean these kind of white women, that kind of whiteness, especially when it's weaponized and it's cloaked in, I'm helping. And you're trying to make yourself feel better. I don't like that. So that I feel betrayed by that because I expect more.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. I feel betrayed. All right, who else we got to add to our list, friend?
It's so funny.
Anyone
I guess
else?
I'm pretty happy. Like, so many of my enemies are dead. Kevin Samuels.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You felt betrayed by him?
Yes. As a black woman, yes. Like, anytime black men are kikiing it up, because to your point, like, you are specifically having white women on your show to talk about how terrible black women are. Like, that's a betrayal, big time.
Okay. I think that is, too. So then we might as well throw Clarence Thomas's bitch ass on there, too.
Yeah. And that was back
bitch.
from the 90s. Yeah, if we're getting into living people, like,
we're getting into wherever we want to go.
He,
fuck him for real.
Gross.
Yeah, he's disgusting. I definitely don't love him. Who else on the betrayal list? I mean, if we're throwing bitch ass, I mean, any black person who fucking capes for Trump at this point, like, I feel betrayed because you should know better.
Yeah,
shit
Candace
is wild
Owens.
now. Candace's ass.
She trying to come back.
Is she though?
I mean, didn't Stacey Jazz try to do that?
She probably did. I think she did too, but hers was more direct, I think. I feel like, I don't think Candace has made any, like, I don't know. You know, do you think, okay, speaking of betrayal, like when we feel betrayed by our community, meaning like our black community brothers, sisters, people like Stacey Dash or whatever, do we bring them back in?
So
what do we do after we've been betrayed?
I would like to be stronger about creating paths of redemption because I feel like I tend to be like scorched earth. So, but
you do.
but I mean, after giving people chances, though, like
yeah,
I won't
sure.
not off the first rip, but
No.
when I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I do ultimately believe that in redemption, I do.
Okay.
It's just that so few people actually want to do the work.
That is true.
So. Wait,
It's a
what
very
was the question
specific
again? Oh, so for the black
steps.
people who've
Betrayed
like
us all.
betrayed us, yeah.
Like the ones that gave up, that told massa, you know what I'm saying?
Like Samuel Jackson's character in Django and stuff.
Yes, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, how do you bring
Uncle
them back into the fold?
Ruckus.
And how do you build community too, though, after you've been betrayed? Like, that's the hardest part, is because like the trust has to be, once you feel betrayed, it can be hard getting past that point to building. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what do you do? How do you?
I don't know what see, this was something the Catholic Church was good at. You confess and they give you like, do this, this, and this, and then boom. But there's not really anything laid out. Like, I guess the question would be, what behavior would I have to see from a Stacey Dash or from a Clarence Thomas or from a Candace Owens to feel like they really are repentant?
You can come on back,
and y'all can come on back. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know what that looks like.
Right, me either.
Yeah, I'm not that wise.
Not right. So maybe it's not you get to come all the way back. Like, maybe I'll stop dragging you if I know that you're.
Maybe I'll send you a plate, but you can't come to the barbecue.
I mean, because there is a sense of like,
Safety.
we have to, like be able to protect those spaces too, though,
Yeah.
and protect each other, because that's not to say people can't. Because when I do, you know what, so on the other side of that, when you look at, so some of the more fascinating things, and we've not actually done this on the podcast or reviewed this, but I've talked about Derek Black before and his dad being like a grandmaster of the KKK and him going super hard. Like, we do have to cover that. It was pretty fascinating because he literally turned it around. Does that mean he's like perfect now? Probably not. But I think to be able to look back on saying like, no, I was like leading the cause, but I see how that's wrong now. I do think it's important to have those voices on the other side with you, because they can speak to these things in a way that maybe when you're not bathed in it.
Yeah. And he did make it his life's work. Like, that's a good way of showing you're willing to change, because that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. So, yeah.
So I guess like reading books, like if they were going to, you know what was really great? I remember I had a client one time who, she was a white woman who had adopted 2 Black children. So she brought them to me to get their hair done. And one time, but they lived in a predominantly white area. And so one time, like grade school, one of the little boys in class called her son the N-word. And so the way the school handled it is the boys were suspended. But one of the boys, his parents made him write a paper about racism. Ooh. And so that boy actually went and apologized, and not only apologized to him, apologized to the parents too, because
for breaking their hearts.
Yeah, like because he had a deeper understanding of what he did. So I think that's the difference, is like when there's being punished. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, okay, that wasn't what you were supposed to do. But then there's the idea of like, okay, but you need to understand why this was wrong. And the fact that you weren't just being funny, you weren't being edgy, you were just being hurtful.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys should check out the episode of Code Switch. It's an NPR podcast, and it's largely about linguistics and stuff like that. They just had this whole episode about slurs. And there's a guy who, I forget his name, but he was talking about the death of the library and stuff like that. And
we've been recording an hour.
Okay, let's finish up. I knew what that meant.
I'm sorry.
We can just be.
The thing didn't go off.
It didn't. But I was looking. I was like,
Sorry, that's my bad.
Damn.
I was just shocked.
You're allowed to be shocked.
I was just shocked.
But be shocked quietly.
Wait, because let's see if we can get back there. Because it was.
We need some hand signals, friend.
Oh,
I think that would be really
too.
eyes and you know, like if it's like, oh my gosh, just something that we can do to signal that way. And even editing you also. That
editing me does that stuff. Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of what was the thread of the redemption stuff and coming back, the racist kids.
Paper.
It's always nice when that can happen, but I do think that it does take work, and that is what's hard to do. And a lot of people really don't want to be involved in the work that it takes for redemption or whatever. But I'm always really curious and interested about the stories where you do see that, though. You know, like where you're like, damn, you used to do what now? Oh,
it's
and
like
now
that
you're over
took
here.
growth.
Like,
that's like with me with people leaving cults.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is always fascinating. It's like, wow, like you were able to get out of it. That's tough.
It's impressive.
Okay, one other thing. I did want to talk about this. This happened like last week. It was just some people I follow on Instagram, but Indigenous artists staged an AR exhibit at the Met without their permission. So they just did like a rogue, like, art takeover at the Met.
Like you got
These indigenous
served style.
Yes.
Let's go.
And so I haven't had a chance to really research it, but that to me, that made me happy this week. I think that was originally supposed to be one of my dedications.
Maybe that's the ritual. Like maybe because I know in the past you've talked about like I wish we had more like rituals around breaking up. Like maybe we can. And Conjuring of America made me think that too. Like sometimes like when there's a tangible thing or a practice that you do that recognizes some, concept, whether it's like, oh, we broke up or, whatever the hell. Or I want to come back. I've betrayed you. Here's this thing you have to perform. I feel like maybe there's, maybe we could come up with some witchy ritual that people would have to do in order to come back. Maybe it's like Circe had to walk in Games of Thrones through the city and get like produce thrown at her and stuff like that.
Sure.
It's like, are you willing to go through the ritual of
through the
what it
fire.
takes, to come back? And then you still don't get to come all the way back.
Nah.
But I know that at least, like it's like, okay, you've built some goodwill maybe.
But you also, when you're doing this stuff, it's just like when you're cheating on a spouse or a partner, this could end it forever. You know what I mean? When you betray somebody. So it's not even up to the person you've betrayed to come up with the redemption either. Even though we're willing to do that work, like you said, we'll come up with a ritual.
I think the ritual would be great.
But a lot of times it's a matter of like, you
show
giving me
me
extra work.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't need that. So
Yeah, amen to that.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. Well, that was a show.
That was a show, friend. I had fun. It was a fun Halloween episode,
It
you guys.
was.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we probably need to spin the wheel. So spin it.
All right, this time, for realsies, guys, we'll be reading Nobody's Girl by Virginia Richards Giuffre. So this is the Epstein accuser lady. And she lost her life earlier this year. And so we're going to be respectful. We would have talked about it this week, but we knew we were doing cosplay, so that didn't seem appropriate.
Yeah.
So
and I didn't read it yet.
And there probably just wasn't time. Not to give it the attention it needs, because they're gonna have to.
It's gonna be a bummer. How are you gonna handle that?
Probably a lot. I don't know why
What
this helps.
rituals do you have? Witch?
Bubble baths.
Oh yeah.
They really help to reset my nervous system.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll probably have to carve some time out for that. It'll be
good.
nice too, because it'll be warm.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna go to Lush tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have a whole bag of containers, because they give you $1 off your purchase for every container you bring back.
Nice. Let's go.
And I always forget to bring them back. So tomorrow, that's my plan.
That's a haul. Nice.
It is,
Okay.
but I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get like $15. Let's go.
We love a good discount around here at the Fab Podcast, you guys. Yeah, so we're gonna get on out of here, girls and boys. We've got and theys and thems and all the things. We are getting ready to hit the streets real quick, so we're gonna let you go. Hopefully you guys are taking time to do the things you love, spend the time with the people you love, and just try to, make the world a better place.
Yeah, because we love you.
Yes, we do.
And your body belongs to you.
It does.
So you should love it.
And dress up with it if you want.
Yeah.
Could be fun. Absolutely. All right, guys. So we're out of here. Till next time. Peace.
Before we go, we must give thanks to Urban Nerd for providing our music, and legal services were handled by Trezene M. Atkins. If you like what you heard, please feel free to join us every Wednesday for another fake-ass book club. Cheers.
Thank you guys for listening. You can check us out at thefabpodcast.com. Please subscribe, rate, and review our podcast wherever you're listening right now. We want to hear from you. Come put it in our life. Thanks again, and until next time, peace, love, and the Fake Ass Book Club. We out.
All right, let's just get into it.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
Yes. Like Mariah Carey.